I felt better than I ever had, so I just kept on doing it.
In the film Beautiful Boy, a young man enters the hell of drug addiction. A father struggles to understand what's happened to his little boy, and the two go through cycles of recovery and relapse, a seemingly never-ending world of heartbreak. It's a tough subject, also one very much in the psyche of a nation in the throes of an opioid addiction crisis.
It's the reason I chose the movie.
It is?
Yeah. I felt that it was about the most timely thing you could choose to make a film about.
Steve Carell plays the father, David Sheff, a Northern California freelance journalist whose life comes crashing down.
My son has gone missing, and I wanted to check to see if he had maybe been brought in, or if there had been an accident.
I have a 14 and a 17-year-old, and every night I'd go home and I'd look at them and I'd hug them, and it's, you know, it sounds like a cliche, but you can't help but have stuff like this get inside of you as you're doing it.
Timothée Chalamet plays young Nick Sheff, living a secret life that spins out of control, in his case from addiction to methamphetamines.
Dad, I'm really sorry about everything.
Today we live in a really confusing world, and this is an out in many ways. This is a crisis in our country right now, and it's a crisis with people of all ages and genders and race.
This is a story of about a family and about a deep love and connection between this father and son specifically, and that's how I approached it. I didn't approach it as an addiction drama or a recovery drama. I thought of it as a compelling story.
I've worked on projects that are fiction, and there feels like there's a responsibility to the author. And here it felt like there was an added layer of intensity in that regard, because these are real people who lived these lives and had this experience.
The film is based on a true account. Two accounts, in fact. The real-life David and Nick Sheff each published a memoir of his experience, offering director Felix von Hoonigan a kind of duet of voices, sometimes in sync, other times sailing past one another.
The things they talked about were the same, but written in a different way and seen from a different point of view. So in balancing those 2 points of view and understanding the two of them, even as it leads to almost a tragic breakup, I thought was really powerful.
Steve Carell is known as a brilliant and versatile comedian, perhaps still most of all for his role on the TV series The Office.
That's what she said.
But he's now taken on a number of dramatic roles, including the 2014 Foxcatcher.
What do you hope to achieve, Mark?
I want to be the best in the world.
Good.
Timothée Chalamet, already a veteran actor at just 22, burst into larger public awareness with last year's Call Me By Your Name.
Just watch. This is how we'll say goodbye to us when the time comes. Later.
I've been doing some research.
Been doing fucking research? You gotta
No.
be kidding me, Dad.
You think that you have this under control. And I understand how scared you are.
In Beautiful Boy, the two are comfortably together and horribly apart, sometimes, as in this scene, at the same time.
Thing like your special creation or something, and you don't like who I am now.
Both keep trying in their own way to reach the other, but it's almost like one of them is underwater and one of them's on a boat and they're trying to talk to each other.
By nature of playing the symptoms of meth addiction, there's a spontaneity to that, and you know, Steve is a major improv legend, and I bring that up because I could see immediately.
Does your improv experience come into play in a scene like that?
Not so much in the context of improvising dialogue, but it was more the physicality of improv, the trying to suss out where the other character is within the scene. I don't know. It's, God, I have such a hard time talking about acting.
You do?
I do. I really do.
Because?
I always sound so incredibly pretentious talking about.
And you don't
talk
like
about
it.
the craft. Like, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And I think so much of it is just who your partner is, who you're working with.
No one's surprised to see you doing these serious films anymore, I don't think. Is this what you've wanted to do?
To be pretentious, yeah. That was my ultimate goal.
To have people like me asking like, about
Exactly.
this serious film?
Yeah. I finally made it to PBS. That was it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. There's no sort of specific career trajectory that I was looking for.
Do you have one? I mean, because you're just starting out, people are getting to know you and know you big time.
No,
Suddenly.
there's no roadmap. I feel that I just want to work on good things and keep working with good people and people I can learn from, and it's a new world in many ways. I think it's a beautiful thing for creatives, period. There's a great raw, new energy.
Beautiful Boy opens nationwide this week. For the PBS NewsHour, I'm Jeffrey Brown at the Toronto International Film Festival.